Hello, my name is Ron, and I'm a member of the Flow Blue International Collectors Club, or the FBICC. More about that later. We're starting in the kitchen, which is very appropriate because Flow Blue was utilitarian ware and was used in the kitchen and the eating areas of a home. As you can see, we have many plates that are displayed on the wall. These plates are from the 1830s and the 1860s, and they are ironstone flow blue, which is a really deep royal blue, which is a very collected color in flow blue. As you can also see, there's other pieces like the covered vegetable bowl we just saw. As we continue to look through the kitchen, we're going to find a pitcher. Again, a very useful piece in the Victorian kitchen. As we continue to look, we find a lot of different utilitarian ware or kitchenware. It comes in many different styles: pitchers, cups and saucers, toothbrush holders, mugs. These are all things that were used in the Victorian home. As we continue to scan through the kitchen, we're going to find items of more useful activities. For cooking, you have different bowls, different types of utensils. We have rollers, we have scoops, we have mashers. These are all pieces that were used in the Victorian home. As we continue to scan around, we're going to look at more of the kitchenware. Most of this was German and made in the late 1800s to the early 1900s. As you can see, there are many different types of wares in the kitchenware. You have teapots, you have pitchers, you have knife holders, you'll have bowls, you'll have, again, pitchers. And as you can see, my wife Kendra displayed this with other antiques that we collect. In this case, cobalt blue stemware. As we move from the kitchen into the dining room, you're going to see a lot of flow blue. This is the room where we displayed a great number of pieces of flow blue in the corner cupboards that we have. As you can see, there are many different styles and different types of flow blue. In this particular cabinet, we will have displayed a perfume holder or cologne bottle. Other pieces include the piece I'm grabbing now, which is a loving cup in the Watteau pattern, which is by Royal Doulton, one of the big manufacturers of flow blue. Again, flow blue, you can collect many different styles and types of pieces, or you can be very selective and collect just plates or platters or pitchers or whatever you desire. I think as you're collecting things like flow blue, you find that there are things you migrate to and you enjoy more. Again, as you can see, my wife Kendra has displayed this with other antiques. The piece I just showed you is what they call a toast rack. It's a very rare piece. Again, one of the more collected types of pieces is a teapot. That particular pattern is called Cindy. There are many patterns in flow blue. As we look around, we will find other ways to display flow blue. Again, we have put different pieces on the walls and mixed it with other antiques. My wife enjoyed the other antiques as well as the flow blue, but found many ways to use flow blue as an accent to the decorating she did in our home. Again, in this case, a floral bouquet mounted in flow blue, soup tureen on a large flow blue platter. Again, the accent of flow blue with other antiques really does set off this particular room in the many things that we have to complement the flow blue. As we move from the dining room into the living room, we're going to see more of a variety of antiques than just Flow Blue. But again, Flow Blue is used to accent the entire decorating scheme. As you can see, we use cobalt colored antiques in Limoges and Nippon to accent that particular color, because that is the primary color that we decorate with. These particular pieces are Limoges. As you move around further, we have a Flow Blue umbrella stand. Again, the accent with other antiques is prevalent in this particular room. As we search around further, we will find lots more antiques, and then the centerpiece of this room is a large Flow Blue bowl made by Royal Doulton. It's a beautiful piece and one that we cherish and have had for many years. Again, Royal Doulton is one of the major manufacturers of Flow Blue during the late Victorian time period, which is 1890 to about 1915. Again, this entire room is a mix of different antiques. As we go through and leave the living room, we go into our entrance hall. Here we have displayed Flow Blue in many different styles, but plates and platters make up most of the Flow Blue here. As you can see, we have mixed it with other antiques in the room, or this particular area of the home. My wife loved her antiques, and applying Flow Blue and mixing them together was something she really enjoyed. As we're moving through the kitchen, we head into the area that has more antiques and more Flow Blue. This is our family room. As we enter the family room, you see some variations in Flow Blue. These plates are called green background. When they manufactured them, they had a green that accented the Flow Blue. Again, in this particular room, you're going to see a lot of mixing of Flow Blue and other antiques, very much similar to the other schemes in the house. We use a lot of individual pieces in this particular room. Relish dishes, bowls, you'll see pitchers, you'll see vases, you'll see a real mix of the variety of Flow Blue that is available to the collector. Again, as you see, a plate, a cup plate, and a pitcher. Again, the mixing of different types of Flow Blue with other antiques. Very much the whole scheme of how this particular house is decorated. Again, we accent flowers. My wife loved her flowers and used a lot of them as accents with her Flow Blue. This particular room has a large selection of plates and a central platter above the entrance door. And again, above the entrance into the room from the kitchen has Flow Blue. As you can see, we love our Flow Blue, and it's become a very important part of our life, and collecting Flow Blue has been a very enjoyable task for us. It has not been without trials and tribulations, but overall it has been a very enjoyable and fun time for us. Finding those unique treasures as you go around looking for Flow Blue can be very satisfying. This particular book is one of the many books that collectors can use to help them understand Flow Blue. The key is, if you want to find out more about Flow Blue, go to the Flow Blue International Collector Club or the FBICC website. There you can get more information about Flow Blue, manufacture, time frames, and lots more details if you think there is an interest in Flow Blue. Flow Blue for my wife Kendra and me has been a very enjoyable time. Have a good day.